We live, baby. What's up, Javon?
What's up, bro? How you feeling?
Man, I feel like good.
That's
What
what's
you
up,
got
man.
going on?
Man, I ain't got nothing going today, bro. It's Sunday. I didn't I got some things accomplished today, so I feel somewhat accomplished.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, man, I'm here. I got a chance to check out that little virtual battle band last night, man. It was cool. I looked at that
Yeah,
and I saw the clips afterwards, man. So that was cool, man. Shout out to Smash Time and everybody involved in making that happen. MF Cool. Who else they had? Garrett. um, SOD media team, all those boys, man.
yeah. Well, that's cool, man. I'd like to say it most definitely was it was a cool event.
Yeah,
Nice concept, and I'm glad they was able to pull it off.
yeah, man. You know, we've been waiting. Well, everybody been waiting on some type of virtual battle. So those guys was able to make it happen, man. So that was something. That was nice. Definitely
Y'all
nice.
make sure y'all share this live for us. We love y'all too. Thank y'all for tuning in on a Sunday. Um,
Just so y'all know, this spur of the moment. This one, of them, hey man, let's do some. I bet. Yeah, y'all go ahead and share, man. Like it,
yeah,
share, all that.
we had it plan. We had plans to do it yesterday. We was gonna do it live. I'm kind of glad that we didn't. Now that I saw the formatting of it, I'm just glad that it was able to happen. But more of the story is, you want to wait for our special guest, and you want to dive on in.
We're gonna dive in, man. We'll add them when they come, man. I see my man Tate Master. He got a few man heavy hitters in here, man. How y'all feeling today out there? What's up, Kenneth Taylor and everybody else? We got my man Mellow Fry, all them boys, man. What's up, y'all?
Man, let me tell y'all something, man. I really enjoy the fact that we always find a way to get done what we need to be, what we need to get done. I like to say that we are some of the most resourceful people to even come up with a virtual
Indeed,
concept, so that we can continue on our tradition and our culture.
man.
So
I think we learned some a long time ago. You might be familiar with it, man. How I go the difficult, we do the impossible, we strive for, huh?
you might have heard that once or twice.
Yeah. I mean, if you know, you know. Man, that man got stuff growing out his beard, man. That boy got a whole nest growing.
That ain't no nest, man. It's great stuff, man.
I
Boy
don't know
can
which one. Hey, bro, is that stress? Is that stress or knowledge? A little bit of both.
Man, you can look at my skin and tell I ain't got nothing worry. I don't stress. I should probably stress people out, but I
That's
don't
what's up, big
stress.
dog.
I don't stress no more, baby.
Man, we got
I'm
my
really,
we got my
I'm
man
really,
Mink in here. Mink, what's up, bro?
I'm really gonna be stressing people out this fall. That's what I'm trying to make you
What's
understand from
what's
across this
coming in the
field.
fall?
Man, just me. You heard me. Bombs over Baghdad, destroying hopes and dreams, and erasing cultures and traditions of
It
other
ain't it ain't
schools.
it ain't gonna be body bags and toe tags, huh?
No, man, body bag, it costs too much. Now, if you see Louis Vuitton body bag, I did that.
Bruh, man, you know what was interesting, man? I don't know, bro, if you was watching the love virtual battle like I was, bro. Say, bro, it takes a special individual, man, to be hyped with no other band in front of you, man. Them kids, bro, well, they got some actors and actresses in the band world, bro. Cause
Yeah,
man, you
what
see
do
the
you mean?
kids, bro, you would have swore to God, bro. They had a band across the field from them. They was throwing their horns up, doing all this and everything. There wasn't nobody over there. I'm talking about both bands. I said, Lord, Jesus,
Man, maybe they
man,
was looking at a picture. You heard me? I don't know.
bro, bro. I don't know what they was looking at, man. I like those Adidas tracksuits Alcorn had too, especially
Yeah.
the drum majors with that all white. That was
Hmm.
hot. That was
It's
hot.
hard to make purple and gold look appealing. Y'all take that as far as y'all want to take it.
Man, there's no other color you can at least with blue and white or red and white, you can put a gray in there or even a black. Purple and gold is two colors that's just yeah, I don't want to talk about purple and gold, man. Man,
Yeah,
it is
man.
what it is. They made
Peanut
it
butter
appealing
and
and
grape
attractive though.
jelly. You hear me?
Yeah. So man, we're gonna dive
Blessings.
in. We're gonna dive in
Trey
and
Songz. I'm about to dive in. Oh, oh, oh.
that man, look, we got somebody. That man said, "What's up with the kickball tournament?" Well, that's Josh Spade talking to me. Man,
Man,
we ain't talking
Josh.
about kickball right now.
Kickball, we got a little more time for that, soldier. But I'm pretty sure Javon will be able to answer that. What's going on, Emmanuel Hudson?
That's
Young
bad
Kenneth
directing
Taylor, what's
Booker
up?
T, man. Man, let me you need to post that what they really want from us. That Booker T arrangement.
Yeah, and y'all also need to post. I need all of y'all students. Don't send them nowhere else. I know y'all about to have Alcorn and Texas. Forget them schools. Send them
Lord
to
Jesus.
Alabama State University. They
So,
got
bro,
enough people
how
over there.
you want to do this? But you want to do round by round, or you just want to just talk about it?
Yeah, I want to say that Bama State smashed everybody. They smashed Texas Southern yesterday, and they smashed Alcorn yesterday because Alcorn and Texas Southern played virtually. We was there in real life. No, yeah, we
Lord,
do it round by round.
man, it was I
Ed,
I think the
somebody said
first.
shout out to the GGs. They did a great job.
Oh yeah, man,
GGs
them young
always
ladies
do an
working,
awesome
man.
job.
Them young ladies are working, man. I like what they got going on.
Yeah, they
It's a
doing
whole
their
lot of them
thing.
too.
I like
They
that
had
work
like
ethic.
13 or 14, like about 20 of them in the stands. Yeah, the Gigi did their thing. And man, also, bro, shout out to all those student arrangers, man, at both Alcorn and Texas Southern. Them guys, man, them young guys, man, them boys, they doing their
I
thing.
I want to say this um about the student arranger thing. It is it is a touchy subject with the student arranger thing. I'd like to shout out to every band director that's allowing the student director thing because that's what I came from. You know, somebody gave me a shot as a student, and clearly, I did my thing if I'm still here, and I understand how hard it is. For a student to be able to get up there and be critical of himself and have the courage to get up there and count out songs and understand that PG over there, he ain't no student no more, and he gonna smash you. It's tough to get over there and be able to count a song off. Because one thing I want to tell you, I love the students, but it's cutthroat to the meat show. All fall 21 students, fan, whoever get in front of your band, counting off music. I promise.
So before we get into it, but let's talk a little bit
Up
about
it
Alabama
down
State.
bit.
Let's talk about Alabama State for a minute, man.
Let's talk about them for about 30 minutes.
What can
I'm
we
sorry.
expect from Alabama State?
Um, I expect that if you don't be in Alabama State University band this upcoming fall, I'm gonna make you hate band. You can expect that. Band directors, if you visiting, you heard me. I'm not waiting for you to get off the bus. I promise to crank up on your bus all while you march in, um, playing through your halftime show. Um, if I'm visiting your home, like I think we visit Jackson State today, I'm gonna play over the top of the Star Spangled Banner because I don't like y'all version. Um, yeah, you know Jackson State University they play that little song called "We Came to Play," but really, after the game's over, you'll understand that you came to pay. So
Man, I
I
will
don't
say
think,
this much, bro. Alabama State sound pretty good this year. From the
yeah,
few clips I heard, they sound
yeah,
pretty
they're
good.
gonna sound good, but in the fall, we got a little something else going on in the fall. Um, I'm about to come on because PJ tripping. Look, I'm gonna tell you something, Ev. I'm gonna take advantage of all of why you ain't on here. You hear me? So, but in the fall, you gonna hear you gonna hear what muscles sound like. That's the only
So
thing
you
I'm
so
saying.
what you're saying is
Hmm.
the bands yesterday didn't have no muscle. Is
Well,
that
I
is,
didn't
is
say
that
that.
a safe assessment?
I'm just saying that they ain't got this black and gold muscle. You heard me? That's all I'm trying to tell you. Cause anyway, you know, I just rather let me see if I can keep it clean and still say what I'm trying to say. I'm
Hold
not
on,
trying to tell
PJ. Hey,
you.
before you say that, hey man, y'all share this to the HBCU Uncut Kappa Kappa Psi group,
Man,
uh,
y'all share it
Tau
everywhere.
Beta Sigma group, and everything, every other group y'all in. Cause
This
we about
season,
to get in there.
I'm gonna title this season Fall 21 for Alabama State University. The theme of our season is gonna be called How to Get Away with Murder. You hear me? Listen, Ev, I love you so much, bro. I respect you so much. But if you ain't never had your damn shoes blowed off, don't show up. I don't give a damn if we come to Alcorn. Don't you come. You put them little students out there. You hear me? Because the moral of the story is, if I was trying to break into a building that had dogs out there, you know what I would throw out there before I get ate? I'd throw a dog a steak first. Let them be occupied with that. And then I'll make my way in. You heard me? So let them little students be the steak. You heard me? Throw them out there. Let me chew on them. You heard me? While they create a diversion for you. Maybe you'll be able to live then. You heard me?
So you're saying today, April whatever
No.
today is, that in the fall,
6:18 p.m. Central.
you saying in the fall, nobody is going to be close to Alabama State. That's what you're saying.
No. No. I mean I would, if I had to give a professional advice, I would say that all band directors should resign today.
I don't know, man. All of university band directors, if y'all can hear this man talking right now, the man said all y'all need to resign
Resign.
immediately,
Yes.
expeditiously,
Look,
eradicate yourself.
what you should do is you should take the rest of this beautiful Sunday evening drafting your most sincere letter to your employer and letting them know why it's not a good idea for you to return.
I don't know, but PJ, you know what I do? I would say, man, I think the spring is gonna really help bands in the fall because around this time, bands are typically doing
They'll
nothing
say I'm
outside.
sniffing sea moss. I'm turned back, big dog. L said I'm sniffing sea moss.
I don't know, man. Alcorn ain't losing but 5 people in that whole band. I don't know. And the
Hey
5 people they
man,
losing, 2 of them flags, one dancer, one piccolo,
they
and
better
a
look.
bassoon player. That's it.
They better re-recruit them and put them on horns if they know like I know. See, I'm letting y'all know. Y'all ever seen a duck swim before? Everybody always, at home we got this thing talking about, it's a derogatory or condescending term that says people are ducks. When you get called a duck, it ain't usually a good thing. But let me give you a reverse perception of that duck. If you ask me, the duck is the smoothest thing on water because you see him gliding across the water so gracefully, but you cannot see his feet. I want y'all to understand, y'all didn't see me much this season on purpose. See, y'all out here making virtual clips and sweating and getting musty out there and your band uniforms and stuff. Guess where I've been? You don't even know where I am now. You know my backdrop is different. Baby, I be recruiting, baby. Y'all be sleeping and eating out there, doing all that there. I be all over. I'm talking about like good lotion. You feel me? I'm talking about like Stephanie Mills. You heard me? I feel good all over. I've been everywhere. So by the time y'all get to where y'all trying to go, I already been there, I already hit that. There ain't nothing left for you. And you can apply that as much as you want to apply it to.
Bro, it's
Yeah.
funny. It's funny, man, because me knowing you, I know
Hmm.
you mean what you say. The people think you joking, but the funniest thing of all is, if y'all on him, man, just know this dude PJ is stone serious.
That's right.
PJ can sell water to a well,
I'm trying to told you.
but I ain't lying, PJ.
That's
I
why
don't
they
know, PJ. You run up
overflowing,
on
baby.
them people all concept. You run up on them next year, it's gonna be a problem.
Javon.
I'm just saying what hey.
Javon.
I went to Alcorn Friday, and them people said
Javon.
it's over. That's what my
Man,
mama
look,
named
man.
me.
11 cute songs ain't gonna do it, baby. You heard me.
That's what there was. Cute.
11 cute songs ain't
Well,
gonna
whatever
do
your
it.
favorite song you like, I wrote it. I'm just gonna take credit for it anyway.
Well, ain't nothing
Whatever
wrong
all
with it,
Alcorn favorite
big
song was, I
dog.
wrote it.
11 cute songs. And you know what I'm trying to tell you. And the parents that Alcorn finna get, I'm finna give them for this reason. It's because I got much love for F and I got much love for the Student Rangers. But the rest of it ain't Bama State.
Man, Spider Man, what's up, bro? We got a few people. We got some more people coming on.
What's
Look at
up,
Snapper,
Spider Man?
bro. That boy, Snapper, that boy. That do something else,
That's my dog.
man. He, oh, that boy B5, huh?
He
But bro,
be
so let me
fine.
ask you this.
Bye.
So let's dive in. We got about 60 people on here right now. We get a few
What's up,
more.
Josh, baby? He said, so PJ saying that Bama State finally gonna get a W in their own stadium. You here for it?
He
That's
said
right, baby.
finally,
Jeremy, I want you to be there. I want you to be there. That's what I need you to do. What's
bro.
up, Brandon?
So what did you find? Let's talk about the most interesting part of the battle, band.
Okay.
What did you find most interesting about that battle yesterday?
Um, all jokes aside, I heard a both bands were very different from what how we're accustomed to seeing them. Um, but I will say, for Texas Southern, um, like listening to their sound, you can see that they're doing a better job of trying to be, you know, articulate. Um, they're really listening. Practicing. Having what I call uniform durations. You have some sections from time to time. Some people play it 3 beats. Some people play it the full four. I'm hearing a lot of maturity there. And also Alcorn State University. Alcorn State has been able to revamp their whole personality just with a new style of arrangement. And one thing I will say, if I was over at Alcorn, working like a band camp or something, and if I gave them some of my recipes, they would really be a problem. But since I'm not there and I'm at Alabama State, I'm gonna be the problem for them. But
I think, bro, I just want to put this out there. The Alcorn footage that they showed yesterday was
hmm
from a month ago. Them
yeah,
people are a whole lot better now. So,
mm
um,
I
and I
don't
think
think.
what Texas Southern Clips they filmed their band a few days ago.
hmm
So, you know, the that was the most interesting part for me. A lot of people are giving Alcorn credit and props and all that
hmm
as they should. But I just want to put it out there, man, because I know the band directors won't, because those are some humble guys. But man, that those clips are a month old or right at a month old, and them people
Yeah.
had opportunity now. They had a chance now to get a whole lot better. So
hmm
for me, that probably was the most interesting part. And to piggyback off of you, I think Texas Southern is working towards cleaning that sound up. I think they're progressively
Yeah.
getting better in that
hmm
category. You don't hear as much heavy emphasis placed on the baritones as you heard
Yeah.
in the past. So, man,
Well,
that's a
I was listening to, traditionally we see Professor Gray on the box. At least when I watch, that's who I see. I like his energy, on the box. It seems like the students respond to him pretty well. But one thing I need from Texas Southern University is it's almost like listening to Rick Ross rap on a Jermaine Dupri beat. I
can
need
you
better
elaborate?
arrangements.
Oh, okay.
I hear, because Texas Southern, what I will say is they have some of the best euphoniums that this world can offer. And
Now, let me
sometimes,
ask you this: since you talk about the euphoniums, are they
uh,
the best because the rest of the band is stagnated, or are they the best? Would they be the best in another band that with a dominant sound throughout the
it's
band?
it's stagnated. Your word or my word?
I don't know. Who word is it?
I
You said
mean,
they're the best. You said Texas Southern the best baritone section you ever heard.
you said, are they the best because the rest of the band is stagnated? So I guess stagnated is your word.
Yeah, I'm asking you though.
I mean, I don't think they stagnate. I just think that they sound like Texas Southern University. I think that maybe the way that they play, that the way the band sound, I've never really heard it sound much different since the early 2000s. That's back when they had like these king mellow sections and these king baritone sections and these king trumpet sections. You know, you had people like JP over there, you know, from New Orleans and so on and so forth, you know. And I forgot that the Mexican American guy, the big, he's cold. But they had. I think what it is that what people don't understand or maybe they overlook. Sometimes certain bands recruit certain instruments naturally, you know. And I think that to try to answer your question to my best ability, I think that um, the way they're arranged is one of the reasons that make the baritone sound in the band so dominant. You know, would they sound that big in a band like Southern University with that type of instrumentation? I think if it was the same arrangement, they would. But you gotta understand, Southern University, it caught their baritones. You know what I mean, in certain places, so that they're not so harsh against when they don't have the melody. You understand what I'm saying? It sounds like in Texas Southern Band, they always had a melody anytime they play, because most of the stuff that they play is in unison. So it's easy to
Yeah.
break through a band in unison. Then you got to think, you know, 16 UFOs, that's a lot. But what I like about Texas Southern more, their euphonium section, more than anything, is not the fact that you hear them so well. I actually like their formula. Like I can listen to them and I can hear what they're doing in the horn. You know, they have their own system. And I think for me, they're one of the most consistent, most established sections in that band program. And I think what it is, you know, maybe they seen their system, they adhere to it faster than other bands. I mean, other sections are able to at a rate faster than the other sections are able to gel. So I
I,
mean,
I can I can agree to that. For
yeah,
me, I just think not just Texas Southern, but
hmm
um, a lot of schools bastardize baritones and mellophones.
yeah,
Um, and you know we get away from the sound of the band when we do that. When you got the baritones playing so high the way it almost sound like a hybrid mellophones, you got the mellophone sound like a hybrid trumpet.
yeah,
That's when you create issues. So you know, just I'm not even saying keep the instrument in the practical range, but when you have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 measures of baritones and mellophones just going for broke, you're never going to have a collegiate level sound. And I don't care who it is. And I think Texas Southern is in my opinion, they're doing away with that. They
So
still
you
have the
think that
moment.
Texas Southern doesn't have a collegiate level sound?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying they don't have a collegiate level sound. I say I think that they're doing a good job doing away with the baritone player called the rude sound. But I think based off the clip, they had some not ignorant, but they had some moments where they pushed the envelope. But I think overall, man, they're getting better with
Yeah,
understanding the dynamics of the instrument. And then we talk about baritone versus euphonium. That's you know, it's two different instruments. You
yeah.
can't.
I think the word that you're looking for is nudity, the overusage of
Yeah,
nudity. One thing that the psychological concept of being nude was to overwhelm, but not to be overwhelmingly overwhelmed, which means to do it to dullness. Like, say, for an example, if you look up all the time, I don't want to use women because we don't want to sexualize this conversation. Let's use a Lamborghini. What if every day you saw a Lamborghini? I mean, it'll start losing its dullness for the simple fact you see them all the time. You'll stop being shocked. It's almost like what if my dad was LeBron James, you know? So it'll be a situation. Okay, yeah, my dad's a celebrity, but he's just my dad. I see him all the time.
right.
So, you know, when it comes to sometimes the way we use these horns, not to try to school anybody, you know, because I know that
PJ, you were muted.
can y'all hear me? Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I want y'all to continue doing things in the same manner in which you've been doing. I'm not trying to get y'all to change up y'all's way of arranging. I'm just letting you know it's not gonna work in the fall. If you do not, let me tell y'all understand something. And one reason I keep saying this is because me, I work hard to get better and to evolve because the sport is ever evolving. So the moral story is if you keep coming back every year with the same little games and the same little tactics, and when people get used to that, you're gonna start sounding like an 8 track. And then what's gonna happen is you got some like I really feel like y'all gotta understand this. Think about this, and I don't want to be down bad. If you say that Texas Southern lost around the Alcorn, do you understand what you're saying when you say that? You're saying that Texas Southern professors lost rounds to students.
Well, I mean, you can say that, but I think on Texas Southern end
I think y'all missing.
they had
I
just as
think you
many
missing.
student arrangements as Alcorn.
I understand that, but I'm just trying to tell you is what I'm saying. Like, think about this. Think about if you get you on the box versus a student over at Texas Southern University, and everybody say, "Man, Dr. Pollard got smashed that round by a student." The more the story I'm trying to make y'all understand is this: is that Alcorn and Texas Southern University have what I call awesome student talent. But what I'm saying, us as professors, one thing that we have to do is we have to be even more hungrier than the students are, or we're gonna be out here looking like ducks. We're gonna be if the world is changing and you ain't changing with it or getting better, then you are going to become what I call obsolete. So only thing I'm saying is that to the professors, these student rangers, they're hungry.
Yeah.
These student rangers are doing their thing. So if we don't figure out what in the world is going on here? If we don't figure out how to stay afloat and continue to progress our sound and stay up on them, then the students are going to become the teacher. We're going to
Man,
create a trend. We're going to create a trend of where the students are going to stop listening. And that's already happening in some places. The students looking at the professors like, man, I run circles around you. It's not because, and whether that be true or not, that's how they feel because how you say, professors have a lot of show how in a certain situation. I mean, a
yeah.
lot of know how in a lot of situations, but not enough show how. Yeah, I hear you talking the music thing, but let me see an example. These kids are, all of them are from the show me state. They don't believe in just no conversation.
And bro, not only that, they don't know enough about the rules to care about them. So what
There you
they're
go.
writing off of pure emotions. That's why a lot of them arrangements, bro.
Lord have mercy.
You see some crazy stuff, notation wise and range of instrument wise, but
Lord have
they
mercy.
haven't learned enough about what's wrong and what's right. So right now they just writing whatever they feel is what they're writing. I think, bro,
Lord
a
have
lot of
mercy.
times, bro, we be trying to be so
Analytical.
philosophical and political. And oh man, I'm the band director at X University, so I can't write like this.
And getting
Meanwhile, you
smashed.
know, meanwhile, man, we perform we perform to educate our students, but we also perform to educate our audience as well. And
Mm.
if the audience is not feeling what you're doing, it don't matter. And these kids, bro, these kids are young and they are up to date with what people like to hear. And as much as we don't like it, we gotta kind of put a little bit of seasoning in our food every now and then. You know,
Yeah, and I want you to
sometimes
understand. I want
we
y'all to
gotta
understand too.
oversaturate things.
These when I'm in a stadium, and I want to remind y'all this, y'all can try to discredit these students all y'all want. Talking about their notation. Guess what? When these kids come to y'all, these students come to y'all stadium, and they making the ground echo, making the band echo like ain't nobody sitting over there. Ain't nobody gonna care about what they know. You ain't gonna be able to see their notation. Only thing you gonna be able to see is your cap getting peeled back. That's what we see.
Man,
So
not only that, the kids, and I hate not kids, but these young men and young women, bro, they they idols are becoming their rivals. So for them, they're looking at this as an opportunity to get their foot in the door. Because right now, most universities, especially with older schools, they're looking for people who can come write music. They're looking for young dudes. So now all the guys who they once rivaled, idol, that's their rivals now. Because for them, they're like, man, shit, I wrote a hot song and the artist shared it. So that's my ticket to whatever university. So that's what we have to look at as well, man. We got to be just that much better. And like you said, when you walk in the arena, I don't care if you write a 30-second note tied to a 64th note. If you playing it and the people can recognize the song, they don't care what the notation look like on paper.
I'm trying to tell you,
They
and then
doing
a
this.
lot, and then the students don't care as long as it's cranking, as long
Oh
as it
yeah,
feel good, as long as they can get into it. I'm not trying to tell you that notation ain't important. I'm just saying that sometimes we place emphasis in places that don't matter to the band head or to the viewer or to the listener. You gotta know what it is that your audience responds to. You gotta know. I'm not when I'm talking about audience. I'm not just talking about the people in the stadium. I'm also talking about the students you teach in these arrangements too. What's
yeah.
going on, Darius? We got our guests that just log in. Come on, let's start the blood back. Hold on.
Darius, prime time, Austin. What's up, big dog? Deshaun, what's up, man? We see y'all on here. I'm trying to keep up with everybody on here. Look, that
Easy
boy
E was
smiling
down.
idiot. He's smiling idiot. Look,
Man, y'all stop it, man. Come on.
look, they went on
Come
a
on.
blood fest.
Nah, man. We wasn't even all that, man. Stop it, man.
But look,
What's up with
but
y'all?
look, we got you on here, but just know, bro. Me and PJ, we did our very mild segment. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into this battle, bro. Even though you on this line, we want you to know we're gonna call a spade a spade.
Hey, man, I'm gonna call a spade
And
a
I just want to
spade
let me
too.
start right now. The third round, when them people play that dun 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 dun, Alabama State played
Hey,
too. What's
yeah,
the name of that
hey,
song, PJ?
What?
I don't wanna dun 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 dun
hey, I
dun
like
dun
that
dun
track,
dun
man. They
dun
sounded good.
dun.
Man,
What
I
is
can't
it?
I can't tell you none that Alcorn play.
No,
Oh
Alabama
my
State played.
goodness. Come on, PJ, man.
Anyway, listen.
Somebody get PJ off his
Mine's
phone the
hey,
whole
listen,
show,
L.
man.
The
Come
mind
on, y'all.
still round the mind still matchup. That round, y'all lost. Y'all took
Man,
an
hey,
L.
hey,
Y'all took
yeah, your
an L.
mind still. Look, I like that track, bro. I think that was I think they won that round, bro. Just keep it real.
Oh,
I like that.
I think
I
so
like.
too,
I
fella.
Man, get out of here, boy. Man, you doing a little too much. You're doing a little too much. You're doing a little too much. But they
I'm just
sounded
keeping it
good,
real.
son. They really sounded good.
Shout
Like
out to
for
Charles
real.
Lewis on that mind still. That dude wrote that song in like 3 seconds, man.
Alabama State got probably like the best arrangement of that, I think.
Yeah.
I like the what their interpretation of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
And then
got the
I like
we
how they
actually
kept the trumpets in the you know what I'm saying in the pocket and it
yeah.
the way they voiced everything, man. It was hot. And
we actually
Texas.
we actually played that for the actual artist, so that's what
Oh,
that was
okay,
about.
okay,
I'm just letting
okay.
y'all little boys know that's all.
Texas sounded good. Texas Southern sounded good on that one, man. I
Yeah, they
really
did.
liked them.
They
But let me
did.
tell you, what set the tone for me. Um, and this what people been sleeping on the last 2 or 3 years. Man, Alcorn Trump has been them dudes been handling their business, man. First round. That little dude Drew wrote that
Yeah.
begging you. Trump is hey, give it to me. I think Alcorn set the tone first round. I think those little dudes on trumpet, they handling their business. And they
Man,
young.
yeah,
All them
man.
dudes sophomores, man.
Yeah,
Freshmen and
man.
sophomores.
They talented, man. They real talented and this is what I like, man. They have embraced the culture that is Alcorn, bro. And I just said, bro, it take a special kid to further their education at Alcorn, dog. I'm gonna be real. And man, these kids embrace the culture. They we allowed them to be themselves, man. And it's I'm proud of them, man. And they working hard. They working hard. So yeah, man. Shout out to trumpet section, man. I think they one of the top in the swag. Yeah, I'm saying it. If you look back to fall 19, I think they was one of the top in the swag then.
So you
You
saying
know?
they better than Alabama State Trumpets?
Yes. What you mean? What you thought I was gonna
By a
say?
lot or
No.
by a little?
What you mean they better than these boys? What you talking about, man? That's not up for discussion. I mean, come on, man. What are we talking about here? What are we
Oh,
What
talking
what
about?
oh,
what we
What are we
talking
talking
about
about?
here? We talking about guessing versus trumpet theory.
oh.
Yeah, y'all guessing have
Oh.
y'all sound good on them songs.
Man,
Yeah,
man,
but no, Alcorn. I will say this. Alcorn State. That ain't the same band I've been listening to. Period. I just can't
right,
find them.
right,
I can't find them. You know,
right.
and Alcorn State, in my opinion, has always been a solid band. You know, that's pre you, during you. Alcorn State been doing their thing. And I know
Facts,
some of
facts,
the difficulties y'all been up against, but y'all
facts.
still maintain uh y'all what I would say y'all value in this conference. Because let me say that because some schools in our conference have been falling by the wayside. They have been absent, and when people see them on the performance scale, they be like, man,
Right, facts,
you know what I'm saying?
facts,
Uh,
PJ, facts,
Alcorn
man.
been a contender. Everybody love to say Alcorn versus Southern University is the game of the year. Alcorn versus Jackson. I just think Alcorn been doing anything, no matter who they play against, and that's what I appreciate about them. If you look at Alabama State this year, um, what you see is us playing within the confines of our instrumentation, us trying to play within this, the limitation of our ensemble. So a lot of stuff you've been seeing from Bama State is safe stuff.
Right, right,
And I understand, a lot of people want to hear cranking, but you got to be realistic. I mean, sometimes you don't have the instrumentation to arrange a piece like you want to arrange it. So us, we'd
right,
rather be clean and pleasing than to be risque, because we want to be
right,
consistent first. But
right.
I
Let me say this too,
go there.
uh, PJ, man. I definitely agree with you. And I don't know if y'all talked about it already, like with the student arrangers and stuff like that. Man, let me tell you something. And
Get out.
I'm not ashamed to say it, man.
Get you.
Man, we all like everybody need help. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Everybody need help, and we don't know it all. And sometimes, man, we gotta use the strengths that we have. You know what I'm saying, and put it with somebody else to, you know what I'm saying, to create something special, to create a moment. And those guys are raw, man. They raw, man. I'm talking
That's the
about
problem.
you know what I'm saying? They hungry. They
That's the
hungry.
problem.
They hungry, bruh. And so, like, and I tell some inside stuff. It was rocky at first, and one of the reasons it was rocky, and they'll tell you if you talk to them, man. I used to give them that tough love behind the scenes, and I used to
Mm.
tell them like, look, man, don't let this muse score fool you. Don't let this finale fool you. It's gonna play what is, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna play it. The program gonna play it. Can
Hmm.
you
No matter
take
what you put
that?
on there.
Right, right, right. Can you take that and craft it and shape it into something special whenever it's performed by humans, by people? You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Something real.
yeah, yeah. So it was a lot of look, nah, this ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Take this back to the drawing board. Nah, this ain't gonna work. Hey, I like what you got right here, but look, you know what I'm saying? And bro, this is the thing that made me love them so much more. Then be like, man, Mark tripping, AM tripping. They ain't do that. You feel me? They listened, bro. They listened. You know what I'm saying? And did they thing, man. So that's why I'm so happy for them guys, man. I think they're gonna be awesome band directors in the future. I think they have grown the past 6-7 months. I'm proud of the students too, because man, it's not easy, man. You know what I'm saying? Putting up with like, I think Prof. Gray might have said it on the virtual battle. Like, bro, it ain't easy, man, putting this stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Like with the COVID and all that, and trying to keep kids motivated, trying to keep kids, focused, man. We didn't have no season. we didn't have a season, dog. So it's man, it was a task, bro. So man, them kids rose to the occasion. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy for the band students. I'm happy for the student arrangers, man. They deserve the stuff,
So
man.
let me ask you this, Dr. Martin. Preparing for this event, what was one of the biggest hurdles y'all had to overcome outside of the pandemic?
Outside of the pandemic, um, I would say preparing for this event, this virtual battle.
Yes.
Okay, I would say the trying to manage the group, you know, trying to keep them motivated when we now this is outside of COVID, when they seeing, folks is doing stuff, when they seeing like, some bands are playing at games, when they seeing Alabama State, they seeing I think Southern really shook everything up when they had came out that game, and they went viral on the Throat Baby and everything like that, man. That kind of do something to a band kid, a band student, because they looking at themselves and their program like, man, hold on, what we doing here? So I ain't gonna say, man. Yeah, I definitely would say keeping the kids focused, bro. That was the biggest challenge, keeping them motivated. You know what I'm saying? Because
And on now to I know you and I we talk a lot, probably every day, and we always talk about how Alcorn is always slept on and things like that. How is it for the kids now, seeing all of the positive feedback they're getting from this virtual battle? How is it changing the climate and culture of the program?
well, it's I mean they feel good, man. They feel good, and they understand their hard work, is not in vain, so they excited, and for some of them, like some of the older kids, some of the seniors and stuff, they like, man, we been putting it down, man. We just always had setbacks. So, we always had like a moment that would spoil stuff, but and I'm happy for the freshmen, man, the incoming freshmen, and those seniors that's leaving, you kind of get to go out on a good note. So I think it
Yeah.
was a good thing for them, and
Now let me ask you this: was there any particular song or songs that Texas Southern played that had you scratching your head like, man, we might have to do an audible on this round and do something different?
um when they played that song that y'all was talking about, Your Mind, Still Minds, with
Yeah.
that one, I definitely think that round we should have. I think that was they played that song in a response to what we played, but I think we should have the song that we should have played, we didn't, and it kind of changed stuff, and that's why I really and truly I kind of give them that round, man. And I'm not one of them band directors, dog, who can't, nah, man, I'm gonna keep it 100. You feel me? But I gave him that round, man.
Since you're keeping it 100, if you're a spectator looking at those clips, out of the 7 to 8 rounds y'all win, I think it was 7. Um, how many rounds would you give Alcorn, and how many
Shit,
rounds would you give Texas Southern in terms of that battle? Who won what?
man, I'm calling it 5-2. Well, I 6-1, 6-1, 6-1. What, man? What you want me to
Man,
say,
what?
man?
Hey,
What the
what the
fuck?
Texas Southern people at?
Man, nah, man, because them people gonna be look, them people gonna be going in. But nah, I say well, I would say 5-2, man. You talking about 7 rounds? I say 5-2. I say
Okay,
5-2.
outside of the mind, still, what was the other song that Texas Southern played that you was
That
really impressed with?
okay, check this out. Even though that people was ragging them, and I understand people why people were ragging them, that their Throat Baby was straight, son. It really was.
You know, the
It
thing with
really
Throw Baby,
was.
bro. Uh, Brian, because Brian Simmons, they went viral. Southern band went viral with it, and Brian wrote it. Like he wrote it, and the band executed pretty well. That's a hard act to follow. So I think any band
Yeah,
that played Throw Baby from that moment on, I mean, because Southern had
right,
a moment with that. So I don't
right,
think I agree with you. The Throw Baby that Texas Southern played was not bad, but I think the song itself
right.
it,
That's
it
what.
ran out it ran out of steam, just like
Right,
the Bruno Mars track, everybody the lead the
It,
door open. I
yeah,
think it ran out of
it
steam. Too
lost
many people
steam
played it.
fast, man. It lost
Yeah.
steam real fast.
Now you had it 5-2. Now that's pretty dominant. That means y'all pretty much dominated it, right? In your opinion.
I think I think for I think the energy, bro, the energy and song selection. You feel me? Like this, like in this, we got a lot of band folk that don't be knowing, they just like band fans, like so they kind of call it at face value. They don't be understanding that, like, bro, it's a chess game. You feel what I'm saying? It's a chess game, man. It's what I'm saying. Not only do your arrangement got to be on point, you got to play the right song at the right time. You know what I'm saying? And folks can one up you on some stuff or whatever. You know what I mean?
And,
Like all that stuff matters in a battle.
yeah, man.
So
I'm happy that the virtual event happened. And man, for so long now, man, we have become fans of people. So whatever they band play, we tend to like it, right?
right,
So
right.
I'm happy that people and I hope that we can get away from that. And like you said, kind of call everything down the middle. And I like that you were open enough to call it how you saw it, because again, we become fans of individuals and we throw out what people playing. That goes out the
Right,
window. So,
right.
man, shout out to you for keeping it real.
Oh
Shout
man,
out to you.
I'm always do it, man. I promise you. Also with I gotta shout out Texas Southern's student arranger, man. Guy Nashawn Morris, man. A lot of people don't know, bro. See, that's why I be looking at all of the band fans with their comments and folk just be talking, just be saying stuff. Say, man, I recruited Nashawn Morris and Andrew, the student ranger that's at Alcorn. I recruited those cats, and they crabbed at Alcorn in 2017. I remember going to Texas, talking to these boys. I remember auditioning them. I remember giving them a scout. Like they got they start. Them boys crabbed at Alcorn, like for real, for real. So it's all love, man. And they shine. He's still at Texas Southern doing his thing. So shouts out to him, man. Talented guy. You know, and I'm excited for his future as well, man. No hate from this way at all, man. I give props to everybody, man. Like you be
Outside of
saying, Javon. Go ahead.
nah, you got it,
Go
bro.
ahead. Nah, go ahead. What you just gonna say? Go ahead.
Nah, man, you got it, bro. Outside of Texas Southern, who else would you have liked to do a virtual battle with that you didn't get a chance to do it with this semester, or not even virtual, any type of battle?
I
With the
would
band
like
you have right now, who do you know for sure would have been a nice matchup for this Alcorn band?
this Alcorn. Well, I ain't scared. That's why they call me Ev Dog. Like real talk. I want Southern. Like we want the big dogs. I want
Then
Jackson.
Byron
We
say,
want the
Byron
big
say you
dogs.
scared.
We don't. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't scared of nobody, bro.
So
I
speaking of
promise
big
you.
dog,
Byron say you scared.
that's what he just
Put
texted me right now. The
hold
man
on
said he
with
tried to.
Miguel. With Miguel, see, man, y'all get Miguel on here, man.
He say you
Get him
Look, I
on
scared.
got the
here.
message right here. The
Get
man said,
Miguel on here, man. We ain't scared of Talladega at all. Now look, I like what they've been doing, bro. I kid you not, man. And if folks know Miguel, man, he'll call you at the crack of dawn. Miguel will ring your phone at 7:15 in the morning.
What's up, Javon?
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
he said, look, somebody,
on this phone. Get him on this phone.
hey, we about to see the link right now.
Tell him we on the show, man.
Come
Oh,
on.
y'all on the show? I can't get on the show right now. We getting ready to take.
They finna
Uh-oh.
do what?
I just want you to know. So Everson Martin said you was ducking that smoke.
So Everson Morton, I'm coming to Natchez to recruit. Natchez to recruit.
Oh my god. Come on, man. Stay out there and at the raceway, wherever y'all be
I
recruiting.
look. We gonna call you back, man. Be easy.
Come on, man.
So
Hey, look. Go ahead.
what? So what you saying? You want all the big dogs now, right?
Like
So
I just feel we and that's always been my mentality, man. And you know me ever since I was a high school band director. Some cats don't know, boy. I used to take that high school band all over the state. We don't care who it is. We finna bring that pressure. And my mentality is still the same. You know what I'm saying? Like we want to be in that number. We want to be that band. So I feel it's all in motivation, man. It's gonna motivate you to get better. It's gonna motivate you to practice that much harder. It's gonna motivate you to work on your craft. You feel what I'm saying? Whatever your craft may be, why not? You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to take the you know what I'm saying, the undercard. Nah, we want to be the main event, man. You know what I'm saying? If it's a pay-per-view, man, y'all need to put SOD on the pay-per-view. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just saying that because we had a solid showing, but that's just how I feel, man. You feel me? And I'm
Somebody
on.
on here said Alcorn versus Texas Southern. Let's make it happen. This come from Darius Primetime Austin. Are you
That's
open
my
to doing
guy.
it?
That's my guy. If stuff is open back up, man, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind at all. But let me say this too, man. I would like to get it on with some different bands too. Like, I mean, I'm saying I want the big dogs, Jackson and Southern, of course, but I would love to. I see Langston making some noise. Look, let's get it on. I see Kentucky State. I love what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get some new bands into the fold as well. And also, I think it would be good for those programs. So, man, it's enough for everybody to eat out here, like we
So
always
if
say.
so, with that said, with those bands you just named, if it's 7 rounds, is the score still 5-2?
With who?
Langston, Kentucky
Man,
State.
man, stop playing with me, man. This
So what's the score?
man, what you think the score is, man? Man, stop playing with me, man. Man,
Yeah.
man, listen to me, man. We straight, man, and we this the crazy thing. We had more bullets in the gun too. We had more bullets. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. So, but hey, I'm
So
excited.
what's the feedback that you've been getting about the event?
I
I
I'm a
know, and before you say, let me say this. I know a lot of times, man, a lot of folks give Alcorn a bad. They give them a
right.
hard time, man. We talk about this, so we can talk about this in
Yeah,
public too.
yeah,
For whatever reason, man, Alcorn is always that band
right.
that that flies under the radar for some people. But man, now having the opportunity to be in right in their face now, on TV or wherever, on their cell phones or wherever, man, and people are finally giving y'all just due, man. How do you feel about that?
Um, like you saying, we've had these conversations, man. I feel like it's deserved, and I'm happy. I got a lot of feedback from alumni, man, alumni from the band. Shouts out to all SOD alumni, and they just like you said, man. You kind of want to be able to hold your head up, or maybe make a comment in a group, or be able to praise your band or your football team or whatever it may be. And like you say, for whatever reason, man, we've had slip ups in the past or whatever, man. Folks just really wouldn't fooling with us like that, or just slept on us, or or
Man,
just think the
you got a
bottom of the
comment.
barrel. Yeah.
Somebody just said this was the best all-con band I've ever heard, I've ever seen. Shout out to Keita Colson for that comment.
Man, shout out, man. I heard a lot about Kid Coaster, man. Shout out, man. Thanks for that comment. Yeah, man. I think it's, and being that it happened at the right time too, man. I know they had some complications with the Southern and Dega battle and stuff like that. And man, I hit up Smash Time soon as I heard it was canceled. He hit up Prof Gray. I was like, man, let's drop it, man. Let's do it, So we was able to catch some eyes that we normally wouldn't catch. So I was happy for that. And again, man, everybody got a favorite band, man. I'm just happy the alumni and folks just really kind of fooling with Alcorn right now, man. Kids work hard, so.
So man, with this ending the season off was on such a high note, man. What is it that the people who are now going to be looking at y'all even more now can expect come next season, next fall, or next event?
I think they can expect in the fall, God willingly, man. Hopefully everything is open. We're able to travel, football games popping, bands and that a whole nine. The atmosphere, the environment is on. I think people can expect more of what they got. We gonna keep pushing. Um, we gonna keep what I'm saying, applying pressure, man. I like what we have going on. I like the way the kids buying in. I like what the student arrangers are doing, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man. We gonna be all systems going to fall, And yeah, anybody could get it, man. We just trying to put out a good product
So
and
I
stuff like
want to go
that.
on record saying that man said anybody can get it. Swag,
Yeah,
Miak,
I'm man, bro. He always trying to
whoever.
instigate stuff, bro.
Siak.
He's so
Hey man, I'm
you
just saying what you said. You
you an
said anybody
instigator,
can get
boy.
it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
said
I'm
anybody
saying
can get it.
right, man. That's what anything. Anybody could get it, though. That's real talk, though, man. But yeah, I think
So
they can expect more good things from Alcorn, though. Real talk. We want to
so
build on this. We had a solid 19, man. Really, 2019 was really, really good if you go back, man, and check it out. So we just building upon that, and this was a continuation of that with some new flavor, some new things we was doing. So I think it's gonna be a pretty good fall, man. They can
so
expect a lot of excitement.
while we have you on, man, before we get you off, tell us a little bit about your strategy going into like each round. Like, was it scripted? Did y'all already know what songs was going in what rounds, or was y'all kind of both back going off each other?
Nah, that was the thing, man. And I like the way we did it because it was even though we been like our clips, we had been recorded like about a month ago. I think Texas Southern did theirs earlier this week or
So
whatever.
hold
But
on, that was the old Alcorn. That wasn't even the new Alcorn.
right, dog, we recorded those clips. Everybody going crazy. We recorded that about a month ago, man.
So how
About a
much
month and a half
better
ago.
is this Alcorn band a month later?
Man, oh man, it's you're gonna get better throughout the season. Think about it. So man, we straight, man. I ain't gonna lie, we straight. But it was like I like the vibe that it was kind of like you in the green room. So and you kind of going off of what they played and what you seen what you gonna play. It kind of gave it that real feel. So we knew what we was gonna play. We knew we had a game plan and we kind of stuck to it. We kind of stuck to it. And
Okay, my
yeah.
man, you got a comment, my man. Ronnie Brown said Alcorn sounds great. You got Chester Fried 7-0 Alcorn.
Fry. Big Fry, that was my man.
So was there any particular song that you played that you wish y'all could have kind of set on and waited?
Well, you know me now. You know me. I'm a full tune guy. I love full tunes. I love ballads. That's my specialty, I guess. Um, so I like the full tunes. I think we could have maybe played another full tune and stuff like that. So, but it's I'm satisfied the way it went. You know what I mean? I think we played the right stuff at the right time, except for that round that they kind of got us with that Still Mind song, whatever this song, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? That song should have went somewhere else that we had played. So, but I was satisfied with it, man. I really was. And
Okay.
both bands had their moments. That's the thing too, man. I'm not finna say we was a perfect band because you know me. Man, I'll be the first one to say when some stuff ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So I think both bands had their moments too, man. Where stuff sounded a little iffy, you kind of be like, well, you know what I'm
I
saying?
must have missed them moments.
Yeah, they had some peace. Stop trying to be funny. You
I
know what
know
I'm
my man
saying?
PJ got a few questions for you, so I'm gonna turn the flow over to PJ. 'Cause I know PJ want to get it in a little bit with you before you go off.
Well, it's all good, man. I just want him to know that we're proud of the improvement. Um, it's our before you came on, we were saying this. It's our job as directors, man, to make sure that band programs evolve tastefully. Because if not, they become obsolete and people stop watching. We want you to
Facts.
understand that we appreciate you keeping your product interesting, and we look to see more great things that we know we'll see from Alcorn State, except for the Alcorn State versus Alabama State game. We're gonna give you a pass on that one.
Is that a away game for us?
No,
That's a home game for y'all?
I think we come to see y'all.
Nah, I don't think so. I think we come see y'all. Check that schedule.
I
Check.
pray if you, I pray if you come to see me, man. I'm just gonna get you a room so you can spend the night and gather your thoughts, so you can face the band and give them a morale speech the day
Let's
after.
let's do this, P. Let's do this,
Yeah,
P.
yeah.
If
I hope
if
you,
we if we
I,
get y'all, if
I
we
hope
get
you
y'all,
slanging the iron, because I am.
if we get y'all
Yes, sir.
that night, a,
Hmm.
a steak dinner on you, that's on you.
Listen, no, 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 no,
If
no,
we get y'all, we can make that bet right now, me and you.
no. Let's raise the wages.
Okay, what you got?
First off, I don't
Y'all
eat.
hear these dudes, man?
First of all, I don't eat beef or steak. I mean, I
Mm,
don't eat beef or pork. Let me say
okay,
that.
okay.
So me personally, I'm gonna need a little lobster, and even
We
on this
can do that.
lobster, I know I'm gonna smash it so bad. Hell, I'm willing to go half on my own plate. Now, if I lose, I'm gonna buy steaks for you and your staff, and I'm gonna let y'all have an open look. I'm gonna let y'all have an open tab at the bar.
Man, come on. Do y'all hear this? Do y'all hear
And I'm
this?
saying this on I'm
I want
saying
to know
this
what the people
on
think, man.
social
Who y'all
media.
got y'all money on, man? Alabama
Y'all hear
State
this?
or
Put it down
Alcorn?
there.
Y'all hear this, man?
Fall coming up. Y'all put in the chat box
And,
or the
and
inbox or
if you
whatever
put
box
your
you got
money,
going on.
and if you ain't putting your money on Alabama State, I need you to cash app him
I just want
now,
to know what the people got to say. We got
so we
L
can
Dog
refund
versus.
y'all later. I want
Look,
y'all to live up to them bets. Drew said,
look.
"Let's do it." Drew,
If
I love you so much, big dog, but I guarantee you, I'm gonna make the damn everything you stand on. I'm gonna make an echo off of it. Everything around you. I'm gonna make it
I
echo.
just want to know what the people got to say, man. Who y'all got
his
y'all money
fry
on?
is his
Y'all ever
fry
heard
still on
Jew
here,
now?
man. His fry still on
Y'all ever
here.
heard Jew now? Welcome to the Noya. I'm telling you, when y'all get to Montgomery, I'm telling you, put your
Somebody
sets up.
say if Bama at home, I got Alcorn for the dub. Somebody say MMH.
I
Somebody
just
said if Bama at home, Michael Baines, bro, look, I got a scholarship for you. They
P
told me you ain't in school.
PJ,
And look, we
man.
got my man
PJ.
Killer Kev on. We get that boy to filming.
Tell
But
Killer
forget
Kev,
all that. We could do the battle Friday night before the game.
tell Killer Kev it's
Listen,
a must that he's there. That's my guy. It's a must that he's
He can hear
there.
you.
I
Killer
want
Kev,
him
you got
to
the memo.
witness this. I want
this
him
is
to
what I want
witness
you to
this.
do. This is what I want you to do. Jerry said he like Philly. You look, you gonna have to get that from your band right, because I promise you. I promise.
Barry like fillets. Miss Spiller
I
said
promise you.
Alcorn, to be honest. Oh, Alcorn, I
Great,
don't know, PJ.
Kristen. Kristen, make sure you send Everson your money right now.
Look, man, we gotta get the people what they want. If we gonna definitely try to make this trip.
Sunday
I
morning,
think I think it's in
Juvon,
Montgomery. I think
Nuke,
it's in Montgomery.
Nuke,
I
Nuke.
got any all corn students on
Sunday
here. We just might
morning,
spend. We
watch.
just might
This,
spend the
this
night
my
that
this
night.
my
We
prediction
gonna make
right
that
here.
a
Sunday
overnight trip.
morning, watch Facebook for the damn GoFundMe. Watch it. Watch
Oh
Facebook.
man,
And Kristen and everybody else who said Alcorn, I want you to make sure you send Everson your $20.
So, PJ, let me ask you this.
What's up?
The virtual battle ban that took place yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
what's your take on it?
Um, I think it was a teaser actually, and I think that it was a valuable resource for both programs to let them know the test which direction they headed in, and if it's the direction that they should stay on course for to continue to the fall and years to follow. I think that was a valuable resource to see what it were, to tweak some things. Both bands need to tweak some things. Some just need to tweak more than the other. You know what I mean? I think that Texas Southern University, we're ready to see a awesome product from them. Although I think that they held their own, but I just think that some band programs don't understand the art of song selection in a battle. And then when you talk about song
man.
selection, I'm talking about the
30
quality.
and no, no.
Yeah, and I'm also talking about the quality of arrangements. You heard me? You gotta it's just certain things nowadays you have to have in your arrangement for we're gonna be able to consider it to be industry standard. You know what I mean? Before you still sound like 2004 and something. Yeah, people ain't gonna deal with that from you. Because the art of arranging has changed, and one reason I had to slow
Big
down
time.
because I had to learn some new stuff. Now I know. I'm telling you, I don't know. You talking about loud? I
Bro,
don't
me
know
and Ed
many
talk about
people.
this all the time, bro.
I don't know
Some of the
how
stuff
many.
these dudes, not to cut y'all people, especially on these rap tunes, some of the stuff these little dudes writing in these rap tunes, you be like, man, where the hell did that come from?
Mhm.
Bruh. Especially those little young guys, the little Jared generation, the Jareds and the Drews and those little guys at Southern, and even the little guys at Texas Southern, man. Some of the stuff these little dudes writing in the rap songs. You got to be going back and listening 2-3 times.
Say, brother. Jared, that Faces song that he did. First of all, the shit is hot. I remember I remember he played it for me. He came in the office. He was like, "Yeah, I got this rap tune. I think it'll hit." I was like, "Well, let me hear it." You know what I'm saying? And
Child the wing stop.
he played it for me, and I was like, "Man, hold on, man. I just was I just wasn't with it, man." But like you said, man, the arranging game has changed. And it's tough out there, man. It's tough, and also too with the changing of arranging, the band students have changed. Like you, man. Let me tell you something. And this something. I hope I got some seasoned band directors listening to me right now, man. If it's a battle like we just had, you feel what I'm saying? Nobody trying to hear Anita Baker song from the 80s, man. Not only that, them kids not trying to play that. If it's a battle like we just had, man, nobody want to hear uh, some fresh ballad from 94 that was hitting and man, folk not trying to hear that. And the kids don't want to play it. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like you gotta be able to it's like a give and take type of thing. You gotta be able to sell them on some of the stuff that that you may want to play at the same time. And you gotta kind of let them have some fun. You gotta give them something what they want. You know what I'm saying? And then like PJ say, if nowadays if you don't have certain things in your arrangement, man, people think it ain't hitting. You know what I'm saying? So it's this band game has evolved, and it evolved in our era, Javon. That's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some folks still stuck in '02. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? They still stuck in '98 and stuff like that, man. A band done changed, man. It done changed, bro.
And the crazy thing about it, bro, it's evolving even now. Like it's changing even more so now, man. Because the arrangement. I remember when we played rap songs, it was kind of very like the melody, bass line, trombone line. These little dudes now, bro, all the extra nuances that they're saying, they put all that in there.
Right.
And kids are playing it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so
That's because they know the words.
yeah,
right,
they
right.
ain't reading rhythms.
Man, but I'm having fun with it though, man. I promise you I am, man. And I'm a guy, man. I think my band feed off my energy. You know what I'm saying? I have a kid like Dr. Martin. What the hell is wrong with you? Go outside and get your mind together. You know what I'm saying? They feed off my energy, B. So I'm having fun, man. I'm having fun. I'm all about positive stuff. You feel me? I'm all about like love, man, in the band, in general, man. You feel me? If everybody is on the same page and everybody clicking, you're gonna have a recipe for success. When you got folks that go against the grain, you got people that got other agendas, ulterior motives, up, man. Keep them folks from around your band.
Hey, if
Trust me.
you got my man Percy Williams on here. He said you have to cater to the audience. This was a marketing event that is valuable for recruitment. So yeah, we got
Shouts out to Percy Williams, man. P. Will,
we
man.
got
My
Keita
guy.
Colston. He made a good point. He said Hamer and Bryan has evolved the arranging game so much.
Man, they sure did, bro. Let me tell you something, man. And I'm real good friends, man, with both of those guys, and they really ushered in like some different eras. Like if you look at the band world and how stuff kind of went, you know what I'm saying, prior to like '06, '07, Nate got hired in '06, and you think about the scope and how things was before then you look at how he put it down and the stuff that changed for that era. Then you look at Brian Simmons and how he put it down and how stuff changed. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, they definitely revolutionized their eras, man. And you know what else too though? You guys, PJ Howard and Javon Pollard. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like what y'all doing now. This wasn't happening 5 years ago, man. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't even happening 3 years ago. You know, giving the culture a platform to talk about, good things, bad things, issues, pressing issues, you know what I'm saying? Hot topics, you know what I'm saying? Important things in the realm, man, in our genre, in our culture. Like, man, man, that's important too, man. Real talk.
Man, I'm happy you
Cause
said that, bro. It's needed because for so long we've allowed our narrative to be told by people who don't even understand the culture for real. We've been we've been pimped by people who don't even put the work in that we put in. You know what I mean? So having a platform like, and PJ actually started it, man. He was gracious enough to bring me on. But just having a platform where we can candidly speak on topics that's important, and we can speak from the band director's perspective versus a guy who just like music or a lady who just like music, and that's important, man, because too often we base our programs off of opinions of people who don't even matter for real. So
yeah,
having the ability to speak, to have band directors speak on band director matters is important.
yeah. I was just
And
about to
that's no
say
that's no shade to like nobody, nothing like that. But to really understand what a band director go through, you have to be a band director.
oh yeah, man. Yeah, like you said, telling
So
our own narrative, you know what I'm saying, and creating our own narrative. Man, it's like, man, the stuff folks go through to make stuff happen. Like all folks sees like those virtual clips or what happened Saturday at a game or whatever. And some people want to judge the entire program off of that. Like, for I'm gonna give you an example, man. I'm gonna use what is the school that had I think they was ragging on their field show. I seen in a couple of groups. Langston. You know what I'm saying? Folks was ragging on them people field show and stuff like that. And yeah, it was a little, But I try not to be one of those people because as a band director, I don't I can understand what that band director probably had to go through to try to pull off what he did, or what I'm saying, to try to have his group like they were. You feel what I'm saying? I can understand and appreciate that. So I definitely try not to go in on any band, man. And that's just me, because again, as a band director, I get it, I understand, and I know. And that's the crazy thing. Our consumers, they don't care nothing about that. They don't care that y'all had this, that, and the third happen Monday through Friday. They don't care about that.
and
You
man,
just better be smoking on Saturday.
you
You
talked
feel
about
me?
it. You talked about it early on your post, the whole days of the world.
Mm-hmm.
They always got an opinion. First of all, we never know who they is. We just see all the speculations that's put out there. And
Right.
it's the same days at the moment, like right now, Alcorn hot. The same days who was talking about Alcorn are the
Mm-hmm.
same people sharing and liking and texting you, hey man, good job. You know, because people
Yeah.
man, people are opportunists, man, and whatever's hot, they want to be on that.
Facts, man. Facts,
And that's
facts.
a big part of why a lot of people, and I can say this why he's on the line. A lot of people gravitate to PJ because PJ is really a marketable guy. He's hot right now. So even people who may not like him in real life, they want to be a part of that fan base so they can say, "Oh, I know him." Right now, Alcorn is hot. Y'all had a good showing. So now all the days of the world are now on that fan bus. In the moment y'all have a situation happen like a hiccup or something that happened with Langston, just using them as an example, it's back to man, Alcorn who I thought they was. But
Right, right.
you just were
Man, you
saying, oh man, it's the best Alcorn band ever. So
you
man,
on-
we
you
have
only you only as good as your last showing, as your
yeah,
last
man,
performance,
and
man.
and only band directors know that, man. Like the fans, like you said, they don't care when you show up. You don't get the mess up for them.
At all, man.
They don't care that you had practice 2 days because of COVID restrictions.
Right. They
When
they
lights,
don't care,
camera,
man.
action happen, you got to perform a
Right.
hundred at 100%.
Right,
You
man.
know,
And
so
you
yeah, man,
know,
it's crazy.
um, I gotta get up out of here. PJ, did you get in a Bentley? What kind of car you got in? Tell the people what kind of what ride you got in. What
Y'all
you
want
got?
to see? It's just a little summer toy, man. This ain't nothing. I wish I could turn my camera around. It's a
Look at
little,
that.
a little scat pack, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but
That's my man.
we got several
Look at that.
little,
Look at
little
that.
things. And, I wish I could turn my camera around. I don't want to hurt nobody feeling.
PB on it, man. PJ be on it.
And then if that ain't enough, you got the mouse head, the AM
Look at that. Look at that.
here. You got I mean, God good.
Hey, look, and look, I'm here for it, man. I'm with it, man. I was talking to a student the other day, and they was asking about like is band directing the end all be all, and you know what I told them? Hell nah. You know what I'm saying? Hell nah.
Man,
You better
if,
you better you
if
better
you if
figure
you
something else out.
if you think if you think if you think band direct, but like I like to tell people like Javon, Nathan Hammer, you know Miguel Barnes, you know it's y'all fault because y'all make this stuff look glorious. Y'all make it look like band directing is the thing to do. You know what I mean? It's just something that it was a job that we aspired to do when we was young because we were inspired by somebody. You understand what I'm saying? When we joined, we ain't joining for the glory. We understood that just by watching some of these old school band directors behind the scenes, if we were lucky enough to be able to witness them do their thing, that it's a lot of hard work involved. But just like we say for KK side, it's a privilege to be chosen to serve. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what the sport was for us. But it's like now, a lot of the kids didn't get to see the grind that we had to go through. When I first started doing this, I was on staff, but I wasn't getting paid. I was still recruiting like they was paying me $1 million a month, but I wasn't getting paid. I just wanted to be able to compete, and I wanted to be able to do my part so that I can deserve to be on the box. That's something y'all don't understand. Some of y'all feel like just because y'all can write music, that
Right.
Ed or Javon or somebody owe you a spot on the box. Nobody owe you nothing. It's a constant grind. And the other thing I told some of your student rangers, I said, if you want to get forward, if you're not going to be able to do it with conversation, you're going to have to do it with work ethic. You got to do a work ethic and how well you follow instructions. And then pay attention to what he do every day and try to lighten his load. That's the only way you'll find yourself to be irreplaceable.
Who
You
you
got
had that conversation with, P?
We're gonna talk off. Are we gonna talk off?
Nah. Let's talk because I definitely appreciate it, man. I want to tell you I appreciate it, man,
no
because
problem.
um, you know, they look up to us, man, and I'm glad they have several mentors. You know, whether it be PJ Howard or Javon Pollard, some kid, Deontay Kennedy, man, Brian Simmons, they look up to folks and they gonna listen to guys, man. And I
Uh-huh.
definitely can tell that it has been other folks mentoring them because I see their growth in other areas, some stuff I ain't had nothing to do with. You know what I'm saying? So I know I
Yeah.
see it, man. I just want to tell you thank you though, and I can
Oh,
tell you
Gene,
this:
man.
they're definitely listening to you, man. They're definitely listening to you,
Yeah. I
and
told them boys, I say the best way to serve your band program is to serve your band director. You see
man,
what I'm saying?
when I tell you those guys are going, they gonna come by every day, 3 and 4 times a day, and
It
ask me
ain't
if I
nothing to
need
do but
something. Yeah,
they.
ask
That's
me if
right.
I need something. They're going, and this is what I like too. They take initiative, man. Some stuff I don't even ask them to do. They do it, man. It's
Yeah.
and that's also a way to get respect from your peers, man. From your
Yeah.
peers. Like I remember one day, man, I caught it might have been Jared or Drew. I caught one of them, man. Everybody was gone. Everybody was
Mhm.
gone out the band room. I'm finna lock up. and they picking up the paper off the floor, man. It ain't nobody in the band room but me. Everybody gone. I ran the drummers out of there. You know what I'm saying? And they was lagging behind, man. Just picking up the little paper on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Just straightening up stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then it just, it just kind of touched me because, here they are. They not you can kind of say they've been the face, for the last few months. They've been the face, and we've been putting them out there, and they've been doing their thing. But they not on this high horse. They humble enough to, you know what? Let me go and straighten this up. You know what I'm saying? Let me, hey, what you need? Like, okay, I got, you know what I'm saying? That goes a long way, man. A long,
Yeah,
long
I
way.
told
So,
I told one of them. I'm not gonna name drop. I told him this little story about me when I was at Miles. When I first got to Miles, I started at Stillman door in 2001. So I actually had been to Stillman twice. But when I got to Miles in 2004, I was actually supposed to come in 2003. But anyway, I came to Miles in 2004, and believe it or not, when I showed them my arrangements, the band director told me, "Man, we good." And then I called him again, like I was like, I got recruits, I got this, I got that, because I talked to my dad had been in prison since I was 8 years old. So I called my dad and told him what I was trying to do. He said, "You remember what your granddad used to tell you? If you want to make yourself valuable to a person, when they invite you to a picnic, make sure you bring some anyway." He said, "Even if they got blankets, food, cups, drink, you make sure you bring all that just in case you have to make your own picnic." So I didn't understand that for a while. That's some country talk. A lot of my folks from Lacombe and Lafayette. So it threw me off. So I was like, damn it, I'm just going to ask my granddad. My granddad said, "Listen, if you ain't got nothing to bring to the table, maybe music ain't enough. Maybe he feel like he got enough of that. Find out what he don't have and offer him that." So I said, "Well, look, I started calling my people, um, that was close to New Orleans. I was like, listen, man, let's go to Miles." And we had really never even heard of Miles. So that one conversation started with three, four people, and it ended up being like, I think it was 2.5 buses. We picked them up from Warren Easton. And the band director started checking the list. He's like, "You sure these people gonna come?" I said, "Yeah." So then now, okay, now this man got value. He can recruit. In exchange for my efforts of recruiting people, he said, "I'm gonna let you try your hand at this arrangement since you say you're good at it." And I want to make y'all understand something. Javon really said something. It touched me a little bit because when I first started arranging, I was a marketing major because all my family owned businesses, and that's what I wanted to do. And I had never seen a band director drive Ferraris and Porsche and Bentleys and stuff like that, so I didn't want to be that. I wanted to be a businessman. I wanted to actually do sports marketing. But I fell in love with music because I was going through some stuff in my life. Music let me exercise that, it let me relieve myself, and people really jocked out over my music. But the thing about it was is I had to work so hard because you had people who were music majors, going to schools like Jackson State University and Alcorn and Southern University. And I think that they had more music knowledge. But one thing I've always made sure that I had more than the next man is drive, passion for the product or the school that I'm working for, and work ethic. You only way to beat me, you gonna have to outwork me. And one thing I try to tell your student arrangers is you have to make yourself be valuable by what you bring to the picnic. What are you offering him? Don't offer him something that every student in the band room can offer. Study your band director and make sure you know how he is around this time of the day, and even if it's make sure he drinking water, or make sure he taking his medicine, or make sure that he got his Bible because PJ gonna smash him this fall. Whatever it is that he need, make sure you take that time. Make sure he got that. You have to be a part of his day. You have to become a part of his routine. And that's really what it is. You just got to make yourself valuable. And then to all the people out there who want to write music for a college band, I'm gonna tell you the first thing you got to be is make sure that you have enough know-how so that you have enough material because you can be a one-hit wonder.
You can get up there and put a song up, and then you're gonna flop the next song. Then you're gonna flop the next song. Then you flop the next song. Guess what? The fifth time on the box, the band ain't even want to play your stuff no more. I don't care how cool you are. And that,
Facts.
and that one that one sensation will make a student not even want to be a music major no more. Not even ever want to get on the box no more. It'll make you hate music. That one time you flop. So I want y'all to understand. Y'all think this stuff is easy? Guess what? Ain't no way.
Damn,
It's
man.
an impossible job. You actually got to be borderline crazy to go do this over and over. Because just because it sounds good to you and your band, you might read the comments and fans say, "Okay, you got to L that round."
Right.
So it's a lot of stuff that's involved, involved with this. And when it comes to this band sport, yeah, we say it's fueled by passion, but I want y'all to understand it's a test of psychology. So if you don't understand your audience and everything that moves around you, you're sitting duck. And
Man, PJ, man, you just be spitting that real, man. That's why I like chopping it up with y'all. Every time me, you, and Javon be talking, man, it's always like I hope people really be like just taking stuff in, man, cause folks be dropping gems, man. Like gems, like stuff that'll help you just in life, like really outside of this band stuff. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that could just help you out in life, man. And man, I gotta go it on and roll a lot because they keep texting me to go on this other show or whatever. So I'm gonna see what they talking about, man. But before I get off of here, man, I would like to shout out. I do have to shout out my band captain. He's my band captain last year, and he did a fifth, and I had him as student staff, man. Guy named Ricky Malbia from Kansas City.
mhm.
And man, what he has done, he has basically been like the the uncle to the kids in the band. You know, he's been like my right hand and making sure folks is not in no trouble. You know, outside of the band room, making sure folks is going to class. You know what I'm saying? Making sure everybody got the right attitude. Making sure those things are invaluable, man. Those things, man. You know, that's like, man. Shouts out to him, man. He's gonna be an awesome band director one day, and I'm excited for all those guys' futures, man, for real. So my hope, man, is that when it's all said and done, I would like to do like Lawrence Jackson did. You feel me? I would like to do like several others did. I would like to handpick the next guy up. I would like to shape it to where, you know, the Alcorn band staff is still thriving and they still pushing and doing the things that makes us us. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about, man. I want longevity in here in this field, but then again, I'm not trying to band direct into the retirement home. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be, is I can't be 60, 65, man, doing this. That's not the end all be all. So, while I'm in the game, I want to enjoy it. I want to have fun and giving these young cats shots. And like I said, bro, I can't wait for the next crop to come and stuff like that. So, it's on them. And I think that's fulfilling to me. I want to be when I'm 60, 65. I want, Jared or Drew or Ricky or whoever to be doing their thing and they talking about how, Everson Martin gave me a shot when nobody else would. How Everson
Yeah,
Martin, what I'm saying, paved the way for me. And I learned a lot of stuff from Everson Martin and blah blah blah. That's what I want. That's to me, that's being
that's what makes
successful. You
you
know what I'm saying?
eternal. That's what makes you eternal, E. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that's
That's
the thing that makes you live forever. Now, when you
yeah,
got kids talking about you in your absence, that's when you become a legend, man. It ain't
yeah, man.
YouTube that do it, man. YouTube is just a
Right.
resource where you can go watch what's recorded over and over. But those people who watch it might not know your story. So until you actually effect and affect
Mm-hmm.
somebody's life for the better, bro, man, come on, man. That's what makes you eternal. That's what makes you a legend. It's how
Oh
many
yeah.
people you touch and how many people you assess so that they can look at their God given superpower and know exactly how to use it for greater good, man.
Exactly, man. Exactly. And also too, man, I wanna one more thing, last thing, man, before I go, man. I think it's some guys who are really they're very, very good band directors. Let me say this too.
Mm.
Y'all everybody know that, like, everybody at the college level not cold, right? Like, people know that, right? Just
Yeah,
in case
No.
y'all didn't, in case y'all didn't,
yeah,
everybody at the college level is not cold. But anyway, I want to shout out, like, it's some high school band directors, bro, who are amazing.
yeah.
Who I'm talking about, like, man. When I check them out, or I check their group out, man, I'm in awe, and I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly learning. It's some guys that, and they want to go to the next level, man. They want to, I sincerely hope someone gives them a shot. If I'm in a position, I would love to. I sincerely hope that they all their dreams come true, and really show folks what they can do, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the high school level is not really giving them that platform, but I just want to give them their roses while I'm on here, man. And y'all know who y'all are, man. Some of them done comment in here, man. Javon, man, you know how I feel about you, brother. Man, it's some guys that's teaching public school, K through 12. You know what I'm saying? And they graduates from all different schools, man. It's some Southern graduates. It's some Alcorn graduates that folks sleeping on that side that doing it. It's some Grambling graduates, man. Them folks teaching, man. I met a Talladega graduate last week. Might have been last week before, he teaching at a school. I forgot what it was. Man, folks is out here getting it, man. I'm talking about real live teaching, man. Like, teaching. They not, pretending to be band directors, bro. They doing it. So I want to shine light on all those high school band directors that's out there doing it, man. Folks sleeping on them guys, man. And what's crazy is some of them better than a lot of these folks at the college level. You feel me? I'm gonna just call it what it is. I'm gonna just say what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking
Tell
about
the
no
truth,
somebody.
big dog.
You know what I'm saying? But some of those guys are really better. They good, man. They good. You feel me? So yeah, man. Shouts out to them, man. I want to give them their roses, man. I'm gonna go ahead on and roll. Cause I gotta get on this other show, man. I'm looking a little rough. Just got from my lawn service. I started a lawn service, P. I'm cutting yards and doing
Hey,
all kind of
hey,
stuff, man.
man, you got
You
to get
know
all
me.
the check, baby. Cut
You know
everything that's
me, man.
green.
I
Yeah.
got I got about 4 or 5 businesses, man. I'm just trying to get it, man. I'm trying to leave something for my kids, man. I'm trying to build an empire, man. But
Yeah.
anyway, man, I love y'all boys, man.
Love you
Thanks
too,
for the
big dog.
support towards Alcorn, man, and whatever I could do, man, I'm there, man. Shouts out to everybody that's in the comment section, man. Y'all keep it light. And man, keep supporting Alcorn, man. We
That's
we we
right.
love it, man. We want to hear that positive feedback, and even if it's just props, man, just to be like, okay, Alcorn, man, good job, man. Because the kids need to see that sometimes too, man. Y'all stop doing it so bad. You feel what I'm saying? Shouts out to shouts out to Texas Southern too, man. Love y'all boys, man. I'm out of here.
Be cool, big dog.
Peace, baby. Yeah. I'm still gonna smash him. I love that boy. Smash. I don't care nothing about
Say,
him.
bro, where you at? The Beverly Hills?
Man, I'm in my little getaway, man. I come over here on weekend.
Say, bro, you the only
But
band like I know they got 4 houses and 10 cars.
well, it's a little more than 4 and 10, but I feel what you're saying. But no, man, Ev really was saying it, man. Ev is really a model. Him and Miguel, they and also Snipes at Miles College. They really believe in putting students on. Now, what the student do from that moment on is on the student, but we really respect the fact that you know really going against what we was taught as young band directors by letting student arrangers direct the band because sometimes that that goes to their head. They become stagnant. They forget about school. What's YFD?
What's up, boy? What's good
They
with you?
they forget about school. They forget that they have a duty to the academics as well. And they get addicted to the limelight. So one thing I want them guys to do is make sure they stay in focus and never forgetting why you're there and stay humble. Take that arrogant energy and turn it into concentration because I'm telling you. you gonna get what I call an old new duck like me.
Yeah,
I'm old and I'm young and old at the same time. But the
that's a
problem
dangerous
is
place to
I'm
be.
young. That I'm in my prime, so the problem is I got more charisma than you, and then I got more experience than you. So me, I already know what the crowd want to hear for their head, and you're gonna be guessing, you're gonna be hoping, and I'm just letting you know. It's
Yeah,
all a
man,
learning experience.
for
It's
sure,
all a
bro.
learning experience. I'm proud of them guys.
It's good to see both of those programs, man. Again, man, big shout out to Texas Southern,
Yeah,
and
Texas
definitely big
Southern,
shout out to
they gonna
Alcorn.
keep on coming on, man. I'm a fan of Texas Southern University. Whatever they got going on internally, that's none of my business. But what I do like is the product that they're putting out. And like I say, I don't care what nobody say. I love them UFOs. Even though sousaphone, tuba, mirrorphone, all that's my primary instrument. I'm gonna side with the UFOs when you talk about Texas Southern. One thing that I heard from Alcorn this time, I heard a band, and I was really happy to hear that. I heard a band. When the mellow should have shined, they did. The beat tone should have shined, they did. The trumpet should have shined, they did. The trombones did an awesome job. They had some finesse this time, bro. I was tripped out over that. I think I was trying not to be so impressed because, I want to listen to the whole piece versus sit there and be shocked by one section at a time. But this time I actually sat and I heard a cohesive sound. Like I
Yeah,
was
man, and I get to hear it in person, man. I think one of the things that people be kind of bypassing the fact that, man, those guys give, like you said, they give students opportunities, man,
yeah.
who need that. So that program is, they're not getting first chair all district, first chair honor band, all parish, solo and ensemble type kids. They get those kids who just want a chance. So, and that's good, man, because those are the kids who are gonna be workhorses for your program.
I
Because
think
some of them
me
feel like they shouldn't be
personally,
there, and then the other ones feel like they owe you something. So,
and I
man.
will say this, and I'm not trying to be funny. I would say this is that some bands, when they play, you can tell that that might be a student arrangement. There might be a student that wrote that. Sometimes you never know because you got the same person that stand on the box all damn day. But one thing I will say is that me personally, we talking about student arrangers, just like we talk about band directors and college arrangers. I would say in terms of student arranger game, I got a young lady on here named Janelle Johnson, and I know y'all can't play with her. I ain't heard a student arranger that can write more mature charts than this woman yet. I haven't heard band directors that can arrange with her. College band directors, you know. And also the late Eddie Addison, Edward Addison, they call him Ed. He from Texas Southern University. That's where he started at. And those guys ended up at Stillman with me, and I'm telling you, they wrote some beautiful music. Most of the stuff that maybe you heard that you like, they arranged it. Janelle did all of my concert pieces. The only thing I would do is teach them, you know. But you're talking about charting, that's her stuff. Yeah, she'll come in the office one day and, Prof, make this make sense to me. But versus me actually sitting there editing her arrangement, what I would make her do is, man, I would make her make it make sense to herself so that you don't have to keep coming back to me. You see what I'm saying? Only thing I did, I taught those kids my formula, and I would push them out there and make them do it. And the only time I would step in is those moments where they felt insecure. Because once you lose a band when you're teaching an arrangement, you lost them.
It's over.
Yeah, so and that's that part of being keeping them engaged long enough so that they can learn your chart. But and also Christopher Hill, he wrote that victory lap for us. Coming off the field at Stillman College, he's an amazing guy from Bethune Cookman University. So I just say that if y'all really want to know how the student arranger thing go, y'all holler at them people. Another cold blooded student arranger was back when he had his mind right was that damn Keita Colston. Keita was I haven't heard Keita stuff lately, but Keita is one of the people that student arrangers could have been measured by. Keita wrote some song for the Mississippi Mass Band that made other people popular. Other
That's
people
what's up.
popular with his arrangement, man. So one thing I want y'all, I mean not Mississippi, I'm sorry, Memphis Mass Band. But yeah, man, I want y'all to know y'all just keep striving and keep grinding. You heard me? And make sure that you're doing this for the right reason because if you want, it ain't no magic in that band uniform and them white gloves. The only thing that does is make a spectacle of you. It shows you exactly who to blame. So I want y'all to understand it's cool now when you're doing it virtually. And I want to say this, and I meant to say this while Ed was on. It's all fun and games until a band is sitting across from you. It's easy for a band to play within its psychology or as a concept that you're being taught in your band room. With the camera rolling, just recording what you're playing. But put a real live band across from you, and if your band still play that song the way that it practiced, then your band is on the way to being invincible. If your band don't change up when they get a Southern or a Jackson State or a PJ Howard March of Dimes band in front of you, then you are cooking with Crisco. But only until. Now that's where the real test come in. Put a band across from you and we'll see what happens.
Indeed, bro. Indeed, man. So we wanna definitely thank y'all for chiming on, man. Like I said, we just did this um
Hopefully
today.
y'all enjoyed us.
Yeah, man. There was some lessons in there. I know the title said Texas Southern versus Alcorn, but there definitely was some teachable moments for everybody, man. So we hope that y'all enjoyed that. If y'all just want to know, I thought Alcorn was my favorite band of that virtual battle. If we just have to give a winner, it's really no winners because all the kids did well, but I enjoyed Alcorn because I know what those guys are doing over there. So shout out to Texas Southern, big shout out to Alcorn, and we definitely appreciate all y'all for logging on and checking us out today. And PJ, we ain't gonna tell them just yet what the exciting news is, huh? Man, I don't know what PJ over there doing. Boy, what is you doing? Something wrong with your line, man. You went black.
I'm good, man. I ain't got nothing to say. Y'all get off our line for the peace.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm back. What you say, Fine?
You had some technical difficulties. That's
My
all I
phone.
had, man.
Yeah, yeah, I'm out here by the water, man. But what you say?
Man, go ahead and enjoy the water,
But
man.
yeah, we
Enjoy the
love
water.
y'all. We love y'all. We glad y'all tuned in today. And we're glad to have you on the show. Hopefully you got something awesome from us. We try to give y'all awesome stuff. So, take the bread that we begged for you and go feed the village. Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Y'all be cool, man. Till next time. Be cool, bro.